A town haunted by whispers, a community torn apart by fear, and a courtroom where justice vanished into smoke. Salem, Massachusetts, 1692. This is the terrifying true story of the Salem Witch Trials, the most infamous witch hunt in American history. Chapter 1. A town on the edge. In the late 17th century, Salem was a deeply religious Puritan village. Life was strict, structured, and full of fear. The Puritans believed in the literal presence of the devil, and they thought he walked among them. By 1692, tensions in Salem were high. The colony had been hit by war, disease, political instability, and crop failure. Add to that internal feuds, jealousies, and land disputes. The town was a powder keg waiting for a spark. Chapter 2. The first accusations. The spark came in January 1692. Reverend Samuel Parris's 9-year-old daughter, Betty, and her cousin Abigail Williams began acting strangely. They screamed, contorted their bodies, and claimed they were being bitten and pinched by invisible forces. Doctors couldn't explain it, so what did they say? Witchcraft. The devil is among us. Soon, other girls joined in, and Putnam Jr., Mercy Lewis, and Mary Walcott. Together, they began pointing fingers. Chapter 3. The accused. The first 3 accused were easy targets. Tituba, an enslaved woman from the Caribbean. Sarah Good, a poor beggar. Sarah Osborne, an elderly woman who hadn't attended church in years. Tituba confessed. Why? Perhaps she was coerced, or maybe she realized that confessing could save her life. Her detailed tales of speaking with the devil and flying on broomsticks only fueled the hysteria. Chapter 4. Mass hysteria. Over the next few months, more than 200 people were accused of witchcraft. Fear spread like wildfire. No one was safe. Even upstanding members of the church were charged. The accused were subjected to brutal examinations. If they cried, screamed, or denied the accusations, it was considered proof of guilt. Spectral evidence, visions, and dreams were accepted in court. If someone said they saw your spirit tormenting them, that was enough. Chapter 5. The executions. Between June and September of 1692, 20 people were executed. 19 were hanged. 1, Giles Corey, was pressed to death, crushed under heavy stones as he refused to enter a plea. More weight. Giles Corey. None of the executed confessed. All maintained their innocence to the very end. Their courage in the face of death still echoes centuries later. Chapter 6. The collapse of the trials. The turning point came when accusations reached the wife of the governor of Massachusetts, Mary Phips. Suddenly, the elite began to question the madness. Governor William Phips stepped in. He dissolved the court and banned spectral evidence. By May 1693, the remaining prisoners were released. But the damage was done. Chapter 7. Aftermath and legacy. In the years that followed, apologies were issued. Restitution was paid to families. In 1702, the trials were declared unlawful. Yet the stigma remained. The town of Salem was forever changed, and America had learned a painful lesson about fear, fanaticism, and injustice. Chapter 8. Why it still matters. The Salem Witch Trials are more than just a footnote in history. They are a warning about what happens when fear overrides reason, when accusations are weaponized, and when society turns on its own. It began with fear. It ended in tragedy. Even today, witch hunts happen in politics, in social media, in courtrooms. Salem reminds us to stay vigilant, to demand evidence, and to protect the innocent. Conclusion. Those accused in 1692 weren't witches. They were victims of fear, and their story still haunts America. A ghost from our past with a message for the present. Remember Salem. Learn from it. If you found this video powerful, share it. Let the story of Salem be told. Hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done in Salem, 1692?